So welcome back to my Vlogmas series, just 10 days now till Christmas. In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my 10-minute stretching routine that I like to do before I go out for a run. So I often do this before workouts, long runs, or just on days where I'm feeling a little bit tight. So the first exercise I like to start with is what they call in Kenya, exercise 1, also known as swivel hips. So just going to do 20 of these side to side. For me personally, I often get a little bit of tightness in my hips around here, so I like to focus in on that area during my stretching routine. Do 5 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on this one, you're going to go down to one side and you're going to hold in this position. Put your left hand on your knee, try and keep your back nice and straight, and we're just going to hold that for 20 seconds. Should really feel that on the leg that's in front of you. I can feel it in my hip on this left hand side, and I'm getting also a nice stretch in my sort of oblique of my abs on this left side as well. So yeah, keep up nice and straight, try and keep your head nice and still, and then you're going to swap and do the exact same but on your right hand side. I find this side for some reason gets a little bit tighter than my left side, so sometimes I'll spend a little bit more time on this side if it needs it. Again, try and keep that back straight, head up, and remember to breathe. I always forget to breathe when I'm stretching. This time you're going to lay down your left leg, similar to what we did with the other exercise. You're going to take your right leg and pull it over and put it just like that, not like that, like that. Grab your knee with your left arm and you're just going to pull over. And this is a really good stretch. Again, for the hip, the glute, you should feel it on that leg that you're pulling. Try not to fall over. Hold that balance. Oh, I can really feel that one working today. Nice, and exactly the same on the other leg. So you're going to take your right leg, make a bit of a, not quite a right angle, 45-degree angle. Grab that left leg, put it over the right, and pull down. Nice little bicep flex. And hold that for 20 seconds. Nice, that'll do. So the next one again is for your hips. You're going to want to start on your knees, sort of shoulder width apart, maybe slightly more than shoulder width. Hands flat on the ground. And this one is again for your hips. I call this one the clam. Legs, you want your feet to be planted on the ground. Make sure you put your knees on the mat for this one, otherwise that will hurt quite a bit. And you're just going to slowly push back into this sort of clam position. If you can't feel it, try and widen your stance a little bit. That'll do, 20 seconds. So next we're moving on to some leg pulls to chest. So grab your left leg, lie down on your back, and you're just going to pull that knee up to your chest. And we're going to hold that for 20 seconds. Should be able to feel it a little bit in your hip, and also start to feel a nice stretch in that hamstring. That's the left leg, and we're going to go to the right. Okay, the next exercise is we're going to do some variations of the lunge. So start on the left side, on your knee, just lunge into that one. Should feel a nice stretch up here on that quad, in that hip muscle, and also down the quad on that standing leg as well. So yeah, just lean into that nicely. Don't go crazy. You don't want to really force it. Keep that back nice and straight, feel in control. And we'll swap to the other leg. Keep your hands by your side. Keep your hands on your hips. Hands in a praying position. It's totally up to you, whatever feels comfortable. And then we're going to go back to that initial side. And we're now going to grab our foot and just really pull that back. Stretch this quad. Works on your balance a little bit. Only do that if it's comfortable. Some people that won't be possible, but try and hold that balance. Swap onto the other leg. Hold something if you need to. Grab your foot and stretch out that quad. Nice. Back to the original side. You're going to take both hands and put them down on this side next to your leg, and you're just going to slowly lower your hip and your knee down to the ground. 2, you're going to do that 5 times. 3, nice and slowly. 4, 5. And on the other side, lunge forward, hands down, and just open up that hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the next few exercises are going to be more yoga poses for your lower back and your core, just to get those loosened up as well. So the first thing I want to do in this section is just go into that child's pose. I think that's what they call it in yoga. Just stretch your fingers out. Should feel a nice stretch in your lower back. And once you've held that for a few seconds, slowly move your hands towards the left hand side to your maximum. You should feel a really nice stretch down that side, opposite side, and then back to the middle. Hold for a few seconds, and then slowly move to the opposite side. And then hold. Back to the middle. And hold. Nice. Next position is the cobra position again for lower back. So you're going to put your hands like this out in front of you. Lower your hips down to the ground and just really stretch out that lower back. I can feel it in my abdominals as well. Did a core workout the other day, so I can still feel that a little bit. Just going to hold that for 20 seconds. And then back onto your hands and knees. We're going to go in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. 5 more. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. And there we go. That is it. My stretching routine before I like to go for a run. Just find that helps with, just make me feel a little bit more efficient when I get out there. Everything just loosened up and working how it should. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that video. I'll see you again tomorrow with another daily vlog. But until next time, aspire to run, run to inspire, and we'll see you again soon.